What's going on, guys? Jordan here, bringing you some demo of the week action. I know it's kind of a long time since I've done one of these, and so I thought I'd bring it back. And not only that, I thought I'd change the format a little bit of it, in that I'm gonna do more or less just kind of showing you highlights of the game, and then kind of giving my review of said game, and so you guys can kind of get a feel. I don't think you guys need to necessarily see me do a let's play. If you prefer me to do kind of a let's play thing, we can definitely do that. I just thought that this might be a little bit more kind of personal. I kind of give you a little bit more after thinking about it and after actually sitting down and playing it without doing anything like that. But basically, this is the Devil May Cry demo. The DMC, I think they're calling it DMC, Devil May Cry. I forget how they're rebranding it. It's basically, I think, a new take on the old game. And I don't believe, now I don't quote me on it, I don't believe it follows the original 4 that are out currently. I think it's just basically taking that name and taking the characters, and it's creating them all over again and creating a whole new story, or creating its own story, or retelling the story in kind of more of a modern, different times. You know, I will admit that I kind of know the story of Devil May Cry, as you guys have saw in my Let's Play. That was the first Devil May Cry game I actually played, which I'll actually link the playlist in the description. If you haven't watched it, I say you should go ahead and watch it. All that stuff helps. So basically, but anyways, so I don't know exactly how they all work. I'm sure somebody who's more obsessed with the game, or more obsessed with the overall series, would know a little bit more about it, as far as if it's following a certain pattern, or what, or if it's its own entity. So so if you know, please post up in the comments and just let me know. So basically, a quick little overview. It's like its normal hack and slash, which is what the originals were as well, where you just you're hitting certain button combos. It's a lot like God of War, or Force Unleashed, those type of games. So if you're not into hack and slash, you probably are not gonna really enjoy this game. I personally like these type of games. I think they're kind of fun. Usually they're kind of short, so but hopefully this one isn't. So so next, the graphics, and as you can see, they're pretty good, but to me they seem like they're not as good as they could be. They look a little choppy. I don't know if it's just basically the PS3. There's a lot of games that are kind of like that, unless your name is Uncharted. You're gonna get that. It's kind of a glitchy looking feel, but I might be just being a little too picky about it. That doesn't necessarily make any game a bad game. It's just something that some people look at. I personally don't ever really care about that. As long as the game's good, I'm happy. So one thing too, that when you play like God of War, or even like Force Unleashed, or any Dante's Inferno or something like that, it doesn't feel like, while it's hack and slash and all that, and it's generally you're hitting the same few buttons, it doesn't feel like you have a lot of combos to work with. Whereas this one, just from my little experience playing it, it does feel like you're going to actually get the opportunity to use quite a bit of different combos. Holding down L1 does this thing, while holding down L2 does another thing, and then L1 and pressing square does this, and stuff like that. So it's gonna have a lot of combos, I think, which definitely mixes it up with what I kind of compare it to, since I haven't played the second one yet, is Darksiders. Darksiders 1, there was tons of different weapons you can use, and they all kind of work together and made it pretty just made it, had some cool stuff to it. So the story, so the little bit of the story that I know that from what they showed in the demo is that I think the demons are running the city, and then you have this guy who's kind of looks like the dude from V from Vendetta, but he has his own little X's and stuff. But he turns out to be Dante's brother, Virgil, which we kind of knew, I guess, from the other Devil May Cry's that his brother is Virgil, but he's like this leader of this revolution against these demons, and Dante decides to help him. That's kind of the gist of it. I think it's going to be pretty interesting, though. It does sound like an interesting type concept and story. And again, I don't know the story of Devil May Cry 2, 3, and 4. I think if I remember right, it's like 3 is a prequel to 1 or something like that. So, and I still have to play them. I have the games, I just haven't played them yet. So, one thing I did notice too, Dante, or not Dante, yeah, Dante. His name is Dante. He seems like kind of a tool, but I know that in the original games he's kind of had that really cocky attitude. But maybe it's just the way he looks. Like he physically looks like a total like emo douchebag. I don't know, but it might just be, you might just have to grow on him. Like he might just grow on you later on. But from what I see, maybe it's just the way he dresses. He dresses like that hipster, and he's just an asshole. And I know that he kind of was an asshole in the other ones too. So yeah, it's kind of one of those. We'll see. We'll have to wait to see if it's actually if it's gonna be like that in the original, in the actual game as well. So so let's see what else to talk about in this game. The combos are freaking awesome. I will say that. Like you can pull somebody to you, or you can like pull yourself to them. So when you have like a lot of guys, it's really cool. You can like shoot and grab onto you, and then you shoot over to the next one, and you're just like, you get this like long string. I think I have a long and I think I could show you guys. I think I'll have a long string attack showing up here shortly, but or you should have seen one in the video, I should say. So that, you know, that's pretty cool. Like that's the type of shit, that's the type of stuff that I dig myself. I know that some people probably like, that's pretty lame, dude. There's a lot better games out there. So again, I know that I don't know 100% of how this ties in with all the rest of the Devil May Cry's. If it does at all, it might just start to be its own. It's kind of its new take on the whole series, new take on the whole story, which is not a bad thing. So people keep your mind open and really and don't let all those old games that were great games, maybe, that they kind of, you know, ruin it for you. So so the question of will I buy it, I want to say that I will. The biggest fear I have with these type of games, and I know it's most likely, for the most part, any game nowadays, is the how long it takes to beat it, how long it takes to, you know, physically play the game and beat the game. A lot of times, a lot of games, I tend to play them once and that's it. You know, I don't do any other playthroughs even on good games. You know, I've done it a little bit with Uncharted, but that's like pretty much it. So if it's a 5-hour game, to me that's not worth. No game's really. No game that's only 5 hours long is worth $60. Some can argue, well, you play Call of Duty, blah blah blah. Well, the multiplayer itself is worth the $60 because we play it a lot. I play Call of Duty tons and tons and tons. So that replayability is what makes it worth the $60. Borderlands 2 is another. It's a large story. You have a lot of replayability on it, and that's what I look for. When I played God of War 3, while it was a great game and the story was awesome, overall it was a short ass game. I beat it in like one sitting session of like 4 or 5 hours. It's to me, you need to have 10 hours is good. Look at Darksiders. It's a hack and slash type, but it's a long ass game for the most part. There's lots of story to it, so I really hope that this one's like that. And so do I recommend buying it? I think if you're a fan of the other ones, you probably could be a fan of this one. I wouldn't put it past it. So But as far as being $60, I'm still debating if I should pre-order it. I know that you get like, you get some like, some sort of reward or something like that. I'll put it maybe in the description, because since I don't have it on me right now to see, but I think you get like to play as Virgil, or you get some like extra missions to play as him, which is cool. That's a good step to it. While I wish that would have been in the game to begin with. It's not, instead of an extra DLC. It's still a pretty cool thing that you can do. So what else to say? I think overall, I would say the game seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I say, I'm gonna look into probably ordering it. I think that'll be kind of cool to show you guys a full playthrough of it. But let me know what you guys are thinking, if you've played it yet, or played the demo yet. I mean, it comes out in January, so I have a little bit of time, and I should be back to doing a lot more other games when January comes around. I won't be so focused on Call of Duty, but overall, I will say that I'm about 50-50 chance that I will pre-order and buy it. I will probably definitely buy it. It's just a matter of when, but buying it on release day, 50-50 chance. Check out the game for yourself. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys do check it out, let me know what your thinkings of the game are, and if how far off I am on Dante. If Dante's supposed to be that kind of like that, maybe I'm just getting a bad read on him right now. So I don't know. We'll find out for sure. So that's it. I'm gonna try to keep this series type of thing going, these demos of the week. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you'd prefer me to do like a let's play, if you'd rather me sit down and actually sit and play the game, and you rather see that than me doing these little these type of commentaries. So don't forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. I plan on bringing you guys lots of different videos, not just Call of Duty. So if you're coming here for other Let's Plays, don't hesitate to let me know what type of games you want to see, and I'll definitely put it on my schedule, or at least on my radar to look at. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and favorite if you thought it was your favorite. Anyways, catch you guys later. Catch you guys next week. I'm going to try to keep this going on a weekly basis. So if there is any demos you guys see out there, or that's coming out, let me know ahead of time, and I will get on it. So catch you guys later. Peace out.